If you think filling up your tank and driving off is all there is to petrol engines, think again. Most drivers are unknowingly shortening their engine's life and spending way more than they should, simply because they don't know these 11 petrol secrets. These aren't myths. These are the real tricks, hacks, and insider knowledge that experienced mechanics, taxi drivers, and old-school car enthusiasts use every single day. So buckle up, because if you drive a petrol car and miss even one of these, it could cost you big time. And hey, if you love smart car tips like these and want to extend your engine's life, save fuel and drive smarter, subscribe to Gear Specs. We've already crossed 4,000 watch hours, and your one click will bring us closer to building a smart driving community. Let's do this together. You know, driving on a near-empty tank not only risks leaving you stranded somewhere inconvenient, but it also lets sediment and dirt from the bottom of the fuel tank get into the fuel pump and injectors. Over time, this kind of stuff clogs up the system and, honestly, reduces your car's efficiency, so experienced drivers always make sure to refuel before hitting that 1/4 mark. A lot of folks think higher octane fuel means better, but that's just not true unless your car actually requires it. Using premium fuel in a regular engine is basically just burning money, plain and simple. But if you use low octane in a high-performance petrol engine, that's honestly a disaster waiting to happen. It can cause knocking, reduce performance, and even some pretty serious long-term engine damage. Here's the deal. After the pump clicks, just stop. Topping off your tank can damage your car's evaporative emission system, or EVAP, and that's one repair that's definitely expensive to fix. Seasoned drivers know a few extra cents of fuel really aren't worth a $500 repair bill. Older petrol engines needed longer warm-ups, but with modern cars, honestly, 30 seconds to 1 minute is plenty. Too much idling just wastes fuel and adds carbon buildup. So, start your car, wait a few moments, and then drive gently. Spark plugs ignite the fuel-air mixture, and if they're old or dirty, you'll end up with misfires, poor mileage, and sluggish performance. Experienced drivers replace them every 30,000 to 60,000 miles, depending on the type, and always check for wear signs. Over time, petrol injectors can clog, especially if you're using low-quality fuel. Smart drivers add injector cleaner every 5,000 to 10,000 miles to keep combustion smooth and power sharp. Sudden acceleration and braking might feel thrilling, but honestly, they wreak havoc on your petrol engine and waste fuel. Veteran drivers accelerate gradually and anticipate stops. It not only improves mileage but extends engine life. Your engine needs clean air to burn fuel efficiently. A clogged air filter chokes your engine, reducing power and economy. Experienced drivers inspect and replace it every 12,000 to 15,000 miles, or even sooner in dusty environments. Many think it's just a sensor and drive on, but that light often signals early warning signs, like a faulty oxygen sensor or misfire. Pro drivers diagnose it early, fix minor issues fast, and prevent major engine disasters. Yes, petrol engines need regular oil changes, but experienced drivers go one step further. They check the oil's color and smell. If it's black, gritty, or smells burnt, something's off. Changing the oil before it breaks down keeps petrol engines running buttery smooth. Many petrol stations sell fuel with 10% ethanol, or E10. While most cars can handle it, ethanol absorbs water and can corrode the fuel system over time, especially in older cars. Seasoned drivers avoid storing ethanol-blended fuel for long and sometimes opt for ethanol-free petrol for long trips or engine preservation. Now you know what seasoned drivers won't always tell you. If just one of these tips helped you today, imagine how much more we've got in store. So, why not subscribe to Gear Specs right now? We're building a smarter, stronger driving community, and your support makes a real difference. Let's outsmart car problems, together.